Hi and welcome back. Today we'll be looking at protected members. So what is a protected member? When we made the Big Brother class in the previous tutorial, we usually put the functions and variables in the public code word and ignored and deleted the private or protected. Well, today we shall look at the uses of private and protected. We'll make three variables. We already know that public means that anywhere inside and outside the class you have access to the things. And we can name this public A. Then we have private, which means that only anything inside this class has access to the private variable. So basically, if we want to go in another class or main CPP class, this class would not have access to the private variables. So we need methods inside this class which are public to access those private variables. So basically, when we make something public, other files have access to it, and with private, only this class has access to it. And then you have another one, which is the protected variable. When you make something protected, similar to private and public, anything inside the class has access to it, and things outside the class have access to things inside it. And any classes inheriting from this class has access to it. So for example, if we made a private variable in the Big Brother class, and then the baby class inherited everything from it. Although it would inherit everything, it wouldn't inherit the private variable. They still remain private to the Big Brother class. It would get the public and protected, but baby would not get the private variables. So it's basically a mix between public and private. So we'll make a protected variable and call it protected. Let's make a public function inside baby and call it crawl and build it. So type void baby in action. So we'll build a baby project, so type baby and we'll name it tiny.crawl. When we run this, nothing should happen as nothing is in this function at the moment. So we want to access the public variable and set it equal to 1. We can run it and we get no errors. So when we do that, we have access to the public variable. Remember, baby class inherits everything from the Big Brother class, including a public, protected, and private variable. Baby can access the public variable. Next, we shall try to access the protected variable. So type protected B. Set it equal to 2 and build and run it. It works, which means that the derived class, which is the baby class, can access the protected members in the base class, which is the Big Brother class. So we can access both public and protected members from the base class. Next, we shall try to access private variable. Set it equal to 3. Okay, but when we build and run it, you'll notice it doesn't work. You get an error. So basically, you're not allowed to inherit the private member. So you can inherit from a class. When you inherit from a class, you can access all the public stuff and the protected stuff, but not the private. So, in a nutshell, that is exactly what that is. So thank you once again for your time, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.